Hey guys, welcome to my little Q&A today. It is the 7th of May and I wanted to go over a couple of things that we've been doing through the week, a couple of my leadership calls, and have a little bit of a discussion around it for those who want some more info, or obviously feel free to message out. So without overwhelming everyone, I really wanted to cut down on the group chat so that like the group chats are there so that we can learn from each other. I think when you start branching off into little chats and you're messaging people directly, you're not teaching everybody else and people aren't learning from that. So I've kept it down and I'm just back into the Team Elite chat. But something that I would love is just some energy in there from everyone, because when we can bring the energy, it just radiates through all of the team. So, get in there and interact and help people answer questions, even if it's just loving on posts in there so that you're acknowledged in there. We know that you're looking at it because, it used to be that we used to put some of our chats on mute. So I just wanted to see who's in there and who's working and who wants some help around building their business. So over to the next section, Linda Evenden, not everybody's in Team Spirit, which is fine. So Linda's actually doing a focus group coming into the next 90 days. So leading up through the conference, she's going to be doing 5-minute lives in there every day. And she's putting in there things around what she's doing, her conversation. So if you love Linda, go into that group and go and have a look. It is totally opt-in. So you guys opt in if you want to build your business doing some things that Linda's doing. I don't mind where you guys are going. I'm obviously here to support you guys wherever you're at. So just rolling on from what Adam was talking about last night with BAM, it is just the high-paying activities. Yes, BAM. So think of it as like we have a recipe for success, the same as if we were baking a cake, making popcorn. I heard a great analogy last week, and it's so true. Like when you buy a bag of popcorn, my kids love it at the moment, you're going to cook the popcorn for 2 minutes. So same with our business. Like this is a 3 to 5 year plan, right? If you start cooking away and you take the popcorn out of the microwave after 30 seconds, the popcorn stops popping. Same with when you're baking a cake. If you're not following the ingredients, the cake's not going to bake properly. So this whole business is based on duplication and following the recipes. Now we can get a little bit confused with what all of these things are. So let me just clarify them for you based off what Adam was going over last night. It's exactly the same as our DMO for Success sheet that's in Team Elite under the units. You can use that. That is your BAM. I think Kira's going to have a more simplified version. If you want to use the simplified version, you can. The only thing that Adam missed off that last night is events and training. I don't know why he didn't put it on there. I don't know, but I'm putting it out there that events and training build your business. So some of the events and training that we have is Tuesday nights. Like it's our one event where most of the time it's not even for, the potentials. It's there for you guys. It's there for you guys to practice and learn the events, to share your story, to step up, to go, like, we've got an event next week. I want to share. I want to learn parts of the event. I want to get on and I want to share my story so that you've got a recording to send out to your friends. Because I know that there's some people who do use their recordings that they were on. The more powerful speakers are the ones that are doing the business presentations. However, jump on and put your hand up to be able to share your story so you've got that. And really understand the importance of building for events. Because, sometimes I don't want to go to events. Sometimes I've got my kids. The kids are going crazy and we don't always want to show up, and just know that you don't have to. But what I see and what I've seen in the last 3.5 years is that events build your business. They're there to learn. They're there to be a part of the environment, the community. It builds culture. We can hug each other and high five each other and just really build that energy up. Yes, Sarah. And it builds our community and it builds our culture. So have a think about really, why are you here is the big question. And if you've been around for a while, it's always great to come back to, especially at the beginning of the month. Like, why are you here? What do you want this to be for you? Because, you know, you can just build that beautiful customer base. You know, you can build a little bit of a team, or you can take this next level and want to do this full time. But if you're brand new, what are you hoping that this could be for you? Because I heard a little, I've been putting little motivational things into the chats occasionally, but the great one this morning, Jim Rohn is awesome to be able to listen to. And just over the last couple of days, really just getting back to, you know, if you want to live the dream, you have to build a team. So use your job that you're going to now. Like, some of you are in a job, you're in a day job, so you can't get onto this call. But use your job to pay your bills and use your side hustle to build your dream. So what that means to me is that the money and the income that you're earning from your Juice Plus business in the first 3 to 5 years, I personally would be investing it back in to be going to things like conference and, you know, paying for any personal development that you need, like paying for study materials or paying to go to game plan and freestyle retreat and things like this that are going to build your business. Because if you were in another business somewhere else, like if you were in a Boost Juice business or something like that, and you've got to pay out $250,000 to get started, you've got some business expenses, right? So in the beginning, when we start this, it's such a low investment. It's the cost of your own products and $165. And some of you, I looked at one girl a couple of weeks ago and she's earned like $7,000 this year already. Like, that's so good. That's a $500 a month income that you're doing part-time. So when you have a look at the job that you're in right now, do you have any other options to be able to add in another $500 to grow a lifestyle dream business? And most of the time the answer is no. So what is it that you need to do to build that dream? And often it comes down to discipline. You know, to go back to that baking recipe and build your success outside of the hours. And that's one thing that, you know, like sometimes you'll be consistent and sometimes you won't, but, you know, how often are you showing up? Are you showing up more times than others to be able to work on you? And if you're not getting the results that you want, that's perfect. Like, you're exactly where you need to be right now with the skills that you've got. So you're doing amazing. Everything that you're doing is amazing, but, you know, let's step it up. Like, what skills do you need to grow on? And, you know, just keep showing up from that. Yeah, Sarah said, bam, I need to show up every single day. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover. However, the last thing that I wanted to cover is this is something that's being brought up, and you'll hear a little bit more of it. Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah, hi. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Got my Juice Plus delivery right on time. So something that's coming up that I wanted to share a little bit with you guys is the shiny objects. And you'll notice this, there's some massive targeting going on. Rio, oh my gosh, he's so noisy. There's some massive targeting going on from mainly affiliate companies that are around at the moment. Oh, she's so noisy, I'm going to move. One of them is called Gaz, and there's another one with Origin Energy. And basically what they do is they use really aggressive advertising to be able to target network marketers to jump over to different compensation plans. So there's a lot of network marketing companies around the world, and it's great, you know, and when you have a look at the reasons why we aligned ourselves with this one, write down a couple of things, you know, like why did you align yourself with Juice Plus? So some of the things that I really loved about Juice Plus when I aligned myself with this was that it's a legacy company. So, you know, we can build a business that is transferable down to our families. So, you know, if something happens to you right now and you've got a business that's creating $1,000 a month income, that's something that's going to be passed down through your generations and through your family. So that was something that was really cool. Another thing that really stands out to me is that we do have a low-cost product. So, and it's a product that we're able to get customers on board, love on our customers, and, you know, just really have that connection with somebody to help them on their goals and seeing what they want to achieve. Whereas there's a lot of other companies that are around, Gaz is one of them, or Kangen, whatever you want to call it, where you're buying in really expensive one-off purchases, which you've got to continue to keep making to be able to create an income. So like their water filters are $5,000. So obviously it's a little bit more of a high risk investment for you to go into something like that. Now, what they do basically is that they target network marketing. So if you've probably noticed it on your feed, there's a lot of advertising that's now showing up that is more around, you know, you're not getting the results in your network marketing business. You're not staying qualified. You don't want to go and talk to people. You want to get this all automated. And, you know, there's wording around things like that. And they're doing this to target people that are building a network marketing business. That's their marketing strategy. So what I'd love for you guys to do is really increase your knowledge around our products and around our business. And if you need any guidance on this, please let me know so that I can direct you. There's some fantastic resources around this on the Juice Plus YouTube channel around our business. There's previous conferences. Mark Ledoux does an amazing speak around our products as well. And really just coming back to adding value to our fans, to your fans, to your network of people, and attending the events as well, because culture and excitement around that is one of the biggest things that will build your business. So a couple of differences between the affiliate marketing and network marketing. There's a few of these shiny objects that are coming in, and what they're doing is they're promoting big checks and big sales. So with affiliate tiers, you've only got one tier. So you only get paid off each person that you bring in affiliate marketing. So network marketing, obviously you can get paid 5 to 8 levels deep and unlimited wide. So anything that does that, where you're bringing on people and you're recommending, is a network marketing business. So it's a couple of things that head office are just making people very aware of is not promoting 2 or more network marketing companies on your page. It's actually not allowed through your contract, but they're really going to be cracking down on this because it devalues what you're doing. So I think really decide and align yourself with a company that you love. And, you know, some of the things that you can do around that is ask questions, you know, and this is not saying that you can't do 2 different network marketing companies, but align yourself with the one that you want to build your business in, because you can't build 2 network marketing companies on your Facebook page. It's really distracting. You're also getting leads from one company and promoting into another, and it's actually against your contract. So just be aware of that. So say, for instance, like I love doTERRA and I use doTERRA products and I love them, and at times I've had wholesale accounts. There's nothing wrong. You can have wholesale accounts with other network marketing companies, because it's a great way to get great products and to get your products a little bit cheaper. However, on the business side of things, you want to be aligning with only one. Okay. So head office are really going to crack down on that. And they're actually asking people to leave the franchise if they see them promoting through, especially things like Gaz. So something that I've noticed a lot of just personally on my page is that there's a lot of people that are bringing in friend requests that are part of affiliate marketing companies. So really be aware of who you're adding as friends. And if you sniff out anyone who is trying to poach you, get you to look at their products, and an instance that's happened with one of the leaders is that they bought some products off somebody and they thought that they were just doing something great and something nice, but then they've been automatically added into their groups. People have seen it, people have commented, it looks like they're actually going in and using other network marketing companies, and yeah, like all craziness is broken loose. So just be aware of who you're adding, check their profile, check their friends in common, and see what they do. So don't let this distract you, because as I said, you will have all of these ads popping up in your newsfeed. This is what they're designed to do, and this is what they target. So when you go into something like Gaz, what people don't see is that you need to pay for funnels. I think it's $100 a month that you have to pay just to have the funnel. And then you have to set up your own ads and advertising, and then have to go out and sell water filters anyway. So yes, this takes a little bit longer to build. But, at the end of the day, when you look at the compensation plans, ours is one of the most generous compensation plans when you work it to the best of its ability. So Sang, I know that I'd love to have a call with you guys and Sarah as well. And if you're watching this, if you haven't had a dig down into your reports, and if you don't know how to read your 12-month analysis report, it's a great way for you to see if you're leaving money on the table. I know I am. I know that there's, there's income that shows up on your downline growth and PVC report that you might not be reaching yet. So it's really great to be able to go in and have a look at where you need to spend your focus. It might be customers, it might be team, it might be, just going out and recruiting. It might be, just refining some of the skills that you need for you to grow. So that's all I wanted to cover. I'll pop this into Team Elite. Let me know if you've got any questions. And I'll also pop the link in for Linda's focus group for anyone who wants to opt in. All right. See you guys later.